Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is your tarot reading for the week ahead. I'm going to start with a question. Do you need more order and structure in your life? Now, there is no right and wrong answer to that question. The reason that I start with that is that you have the Emperor in reverse. Not your first card, but for me, it's the most prominent card within the reading, as it's the major arcana. All the others are minor arcana. The Emperor normally represents things that are quite rigid, things that are very orderly. He likes structure, he likes dominance, he likes to make sure he's ruled by the number 4. So it's all about that structure, stability, and order. The fact that it's in reverse is indicating disorder, things not being organized or things not being under control. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing because we have in tandem the 8 of Wands, which is the Lord of Swiftness, lots of different things coming in. So if for you this week, there is a sense of playfulness, if there is a sense of spontaneity, if there is an ability to do things off the cuff and you're really enjoying that, then great, stick with it. I know as an earth sign, and particularly an earth sign that can on occasion kind of get stuck in one's head and does like a plan, does like organization at times, not organizations, maybe organizations as well. But in this instance, planning, being quite meticulous in a schedule, routine, all of those things. If for you, it is a welcome break to think, to hell with it. I'm just going to do things when they feel right, as they feel right. We have new moon in Aquarius, and for some people, that is generating some quite difficult emotions to arise. For you, I wouldn't be surprised if that actually arises as a bit of giddiness, a bit of playfulness that may be uncharacteristic for you. And if that is, I can almost feel as I sense into it, I can feel a naughtiness or an impishness that I quite enjoy. And again, that might not necessarily be your go-to. If this sense of leaving things quite unstructured is bringing that about for you and you're having fun with it, then roll with it. Nothing is wrong. There may be a sense, a bit of a mental chatter of, oh, I shouldn't be doing this. Why not? Who says so? Maybe things are just meant to be left to last minute, just for a point of difference. Okay, we do sometimes need order and structure within our lives, but again, chaos, spontaneity is not always a dirty word. Flip side, if you have left things a little bit to chance and they have been a bit scattered and a bit disorganized of late, and now is the time to start bringing that back into balance and back into order, great, then do it. I say this because you have the 7 of Cups as well, which is the Lord of illusionary success. It's the other side of the Emperor. So the Emperor is caught between the 8 of Wands and the 7 of Cups energy. So it's completely up to you to decide, which of these do I lay in? Am I feeling a bit overwhelmed? Am I feeling confused? Am I not sure which way I'm meant to be going at the moment? Okay, what's the answer to that? Well, the answer is structure, order, making things quite meticulous, looking at your routine, all of that stuff. But if for you, you're just having fun and it's just playful, and you're enjoying that as well, don't rush it. Don't think, okay, I've got to suddenly get very, very sensible. You perhaps have found yourself being quite sensible for quite long. So this is the flip side of it. Therefore, it's a bit of a toss up between, is this a week of fun or is this a week of organization? And only you can decide that. There is no right or wrong. You just have to work intuitively and look at your life and look at actually how happy you are this week. And if you're feeling really gleeful, then don't touch a thing. Just leave it as it is. The other 2 cards that you have appeared in Sagittarius's reading. You've got the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. I would really advise going to watch Sagittarius's video, particularly if you have Sun, Moon, and Rising in both Virgo and Sagittarius, because you'll be feeling these energies quite strongly this week. It's a really, really nice combination because it shows both ambition, but also results and success of that ambition. It's not a week necessarily to be holding back, but it's nice to see King of Pentacles within an earth sign, because despite what I was saying before about maybe disorganization, playfulness, and fun, you're not losing sight of reality. This is an avoidance technique. This isn't displacement activity whatsoever. It's actually on the back of reaching a point in your journey that is quite successful. It's really, really lovely to see. There is a call here, generally, regardless of where you fall in that organization, disorganization that I was speaking about before, there is a call because of this Knight of Wands energy for enthusiasm, for excitement, for play, particularly in combination with the Eight of Wands as well. If it has been a bit of a hedonistic time and it has been a bit of an impetuous time, an impulsive time, okay, maybe it's time to bring that back into earth. But I want you to envelop, and envelop's perhaps not the right word, cultivate this sense of adventure, this sense of exploration this week. It's a really interesting contrast. There's definitely these ebbs and flows that are happening. There's one sense of being safe and secure and very sensible. Then there's this sense of being perhaps a little bit more spontaneous and adventurous. These two energies are going to slightly pull you from side to side. It is completely up to you to what end you feel that you need to go. There is no right or wrong here by any means. So quite an exciting week as a whole, really, really nice. And you probably will discover some kind of a different attitude towards things, a different angle to things. There's that wonderful Einstein quote, the definition of madness is doing the same thing again and again and expecting different results. So therefore, I encourage you this week to just try something new, try a different approach, see how it works. Yes, okay, that might not work out well, but hey, you gave it a shot. Don't just do the same as always this week. It's a bit dull if you do. So that is my reading. If you want to know your rising sign, moon sign, and your sun sign, be sure to check the pinned comment below, and you'll see the link on how to do that. Please like, subscribe, and comment, as it helps me carry on creating this sort of content, and I love to hear what you have to say and any suggestions. But until next week, have a gorgeous, gorgeous rest of the week, and I shall see you then. Bye for now.